What's poppin'? It is your girl, and I am back with another video today, guys. I have a special video to share with you guys today. Lately, I haven't been challenging myself to write more creatively and really kind of step outside of my box like how I used to write when I was younger. I challenged myself to write a love letter to myself. Just how much growth I've had in like the last 6 months, even like the last like year or so, but like specifically the last 6 months that I've had with self-love has been literally tremendous. So I wanted to challenge myself and see what I would write if I wrote a love letter to myself. I am going to be reading my love letter to myself for you guys today, and I challenge you guys, whether you're a writer or not, to maybe try and, it doesn't have to be as long as mine. Mine's really long, but maybe write a few nice things about yourself or start it. I feel like you don't always have to start and end a specific entry or even a letter. Like if you ever wrote a letter to someone, like I feel like for me, I used to write letters when I was younger, and I would start them one night and I'd finish it the next day. So I challenge you guys to maybe try and write something positive about yourself, or write yourself a love letter today. But I wanted to share mine. You guys have seen on my channel, me go through waves of not feeling the best mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. You see me go through waves of being super happy, but I feel like this definitely will show my vulnerability within myself, within my self-love journey, and my healing journey. So I'm willing to share that with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get a notification when I post, and we can get straight into the video. A love letter to myself. If I could write a love letter to myself, I'd start off telling you how beautiful you are in every way, inside and out. And although that sounds cliche, I feel after all you've been through, endured, and unpacked, you blossom more beautiful each time. It's like no matter what you may be going through inside your head, you're always able to look around and find the beauty in everything and everyone else. It shows your beauty radiates subconsciously even without your acknowledgement. I know you wish certain things didn't go the way they did or happen the way they happened, but all that rejection and projection you have received from others made you that much more strong. I know you were so young when you had to start being so strong, and now you're a young woman stronger than most will ever be or have to be. But I think your strength is one of the most admirable things about you. You tend to carry your heart on your sleeve and your strength on your shoulders. And although it does feel like a lot, it was your birthright to be able to hold that much weight and inspire others to keep carrying theirs head up in times of weakness. Your ability to stand in rooms and clap the loudest for others, even when the rooms are silent for you, shows your selflessness, confidence, and admirability. The way you have endured some of the most adverse situations thrown your way and continue to pick yourself up without dragging others down is the definition of beautiful. You walk in beauty and carry yourself in radiance and high regard. You may not be the most perfect person, but who said perfect was in equivalence to beauty? Your imperfections are truth, and your true self, has the sole ability to make a mark and be the difference this society needs, what Mother Earth needs. Your accountability is truth. Your humility is truth. Your insecurities are truth. All the things people may say are imperfect make you perfectly you. I wish I could sit here and tell you you didn't deserve all the things you have received and been through. But truth is, although you didn't deserve it, it was and is a crucial part of your life's journey. You're here to be change, encourage change, inspire change, be the movement of change. And with that comes adversities, facing things you might not have deserved to understand yourself and who you are and what makes you, you. I wish I had all the time to sit here and tell you every little minor detail I love about you. Your stretch marks, your neck creases, your long toes, lopsided ears, the way you react before you think, your defensiveness, the way you have absolutely no filter. All the things you may feel some certain way about, but make you, again, you. But thankfully, I'll be with you until the very end. I love you, Lexi. I love you, body. I love you, mind. I love you, soul. I love you, spirit. I love you. When I wrote this, I kind of just like paneled all the way through it. like I would read the line or two before and then like keep going to make sure it made sense. And then when I was done and I like read the whole thing all the way through out loud to myself, I literally read it like out loud 5 more times after that, because the way that everything just flowed beautifully and it just made sense to me. Like even if it doesn't make sense to you, like it makes sense to me. And I feel like it really made me realize that, you know, although I have like some hard days mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, you know, although sometimes I don't always feel the greatest, or I don't always feel like I'm prospering, or I don't always feel the best, you know, I know deep down, like inside, that I love myself, you know, and I feel like self love is facing challenges and knowing that you're still a good person, you know, self love is having bad days, but still, you know, getting up without dragging others down. Self love is continuing to push forward even in times of like great weakness. Self love is reminding yourself of the things that you feel insecure about, but knowing that those make you you. And I feel like sometimes, you know, especially with society, we get caught up in this like mindset of having to be like perfect or having to look like how everyone else looks online. That's why I try to be as real and authentic with you guys as possible, because, you know, as much as I post on social media all the time and I post a lot of pictures and I have, you know, new clothes, or it looks like I have new clothes and stuff, or, you know, I'm always smiling, like, you know, there's always everyone's always going through something. Everyone's always endured adversities and trauma, even if their trauma might seem less or more than what you've been through. You know, everyone has different emotions and feelings. Everyone adapts to things differently. Everyone goes through things differently. And I say this all to say is, you know, be kind. And if you are struggling with kindness, you know, kindness comes from within. You know, perception is projection, and projection is perception. So I just like really want to remind you guys that if you're having a hard time self-esteem wise, to just always look within and, you know, be kind. Be kind, be as kind as you can to yourself, because kindness, you know, is a projection. And even when you're not always feeling the best about yourself, if you consistently try to be as kind as possible to yourself, you will project that kindness onto the other people, and that kindness will come tenfold. It's obviously not about getting compliments or having people like always like telling you, oh, you look good, or oh, you're so nice, you know. Sometimes it's like little things when you get like a random interaction and someone is saying hi to you, you know, when you're like walking past them and someone's saying hi to you, you know, when you look for the good in yourself, you find the good in other things, and you find the good in other people, and you find the good in the world. But when you constantly are looking at the bad things of yourself, when you're constantly, you know, saying negative things about yourself, thinking negative things about yourself, you only see and receive negative things from the outside world as well. So I really encourage you guys to take time and, you know, maybe try to write creatively. And if maybe you're not a writer, maybe try and go in the mirror and verbally say things to yourself, verbally, you know, give yourself a speech or a pep talk, verbally tell yourself affirmations and things you love about yourself. And maybe if you're not a writer, I encourage you to read. I have a lot of great books on my channel. I did a full book haul about like a year or so ago. My I'm going to link in the description. But if you guys want me to do my top 5 books that help me just like with self-awareness, healing, self-love, leave a comment below, because I would definitely love to do a video on that. I probably will end up doing a video on that whether you guys comment or not. But, you know, I always want to see who would want to hear that type of stuff or not. So let me know in the comments below. If you guys stayed this long, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope this video, you know, helped you in some way, shape, or form, even if that's like just something that you needed to hear. Maybe you feel as what I wrote to myself, I was speaking to you, and maybe it's just like a positive affirmation for the day for you. So I hope you guys gain something positive out of this video. Guys, make sure you guys like, again, make sure you guys show my videos some love, and I will see you guys next time.